The steel industry is one of the most important basic industries for every country in the world. According to the recycling information, the world average steel yield is more than half recycled from scrap steel and increasing every year. The choices of a processing plant, production capacity, efficiency, and process quality for scrap steels become the key points of consideration to the recyclers and steel makers. Because the investment cost of building a blast furnace for steel making is comparatively high, smelting from the electric arc furnace has trended toward the mainstream of the smelting shops. After many years' experience for the maintenance and revamping of the hydraulic scrap shear, Chin Ho Tsun knows exactly the advantages of the performance from different machines. We integrated customers' requests and scrap steel makers' market needs, then successfully innovated the cutting force 1250-ton hydraulic scrap shear, HGS 1250, and the other different capacity scrap shears. HGS 1250 hydraulic scrap shear has integrated all the advantages of the other machines in the world. This machine is composed of largely hydraulic cylinders, feeding and press box, half-cover shearing table, and shear head. The control system is integrated by the PLC system, motor drive system, and hydraulic system to achieve the optimum operation and the best performance. Operation Introduction to Hydraulic Scrap Shear. 1. The scrap steel can be lifted by the magnet or hydraulic grab attached to the overhead cranes or mobile cranes. The scrap steel is fed onto the top of the side press rammer on the compression stroke, and the scrap steel can be dropped to the feeding press box by the return stroke to save charging time. 2. The half cover will press the scrap steel into the box vertically with a force of 380 tons. The side press rammer will press with a force of 400 tons, and the top half cover can be operated alternatively to squeeze the scrap steel into a higher density compact scrap. 3. At the moment, the rear pusher press will be moved forward with a force of 100 tons to press the scrap steel forward. Receiving the force from 3 directions, the scrap steel will be compressed into the suitable volume and obtain a higher shearing density. 4. The holding press will clamp the scrap steel with a force of 400 tons. Then the shear head blades can shear the steel to a preset length with a shearing force of 1,250 tons. 5. After shearing, the scrap steel can be discharged by the chute to the collecting pit or through the vibrating conveyor to pick up the non-ferrous metals and the impurities by hand. The clean scrap steel can be delivered to the stockpile area or trucks by the conveyor. The advantages of HGS 1250 hydraulic scrap shear. 1. High production efficiency. By operating alternately from side press to top press, it can press scrap steel firmly, rapidly, and correctly. The scrap shear operation can be adjusted to full automatic, semi-automatic, or manual. It also can be set to the most suitable cutting length or partial shear stroke to achieve the maximum cuts and get the most production. 2. The most usage. HGS 1250 is a multi-purpose machine. It can process different scrap steels from collectors, miscellaneous scrap, sheet metal clippings, destructors and construction scrap, heavy scrap from rolling mill products, shipwrecking scrap, railroad scrap, military scrap, long scrap bars, beams, shapes, junk car bodies, etc. All these scraps can be compressed and sheared into a proper density and size for increasing the productivity and quality of steel smelting. 3. Super durable wearing. Wearing is unavoidable under the high-pressure press at work, but the HGS 1250 has been designed to use the high wear resistance material. Not only can it meet super durable wearing requirements, but also can decrease the maintenance costs for long-term production. 4. High-efficiency hydraulic system. A high-efficiency hydraulic system is the most important factor to keep high production. For the selection of power and control system, we specially chose world-famous brands' high-efficiency hydraulic system and control system to keep stable and reliable quality as usual. The hydraulic system applies a double filter system to keep low contamination and effective filter replacement. 5. Rapid, reliable logic control. The HGS 1250 uses 2 parallel hydraulic logic valve systems, can exert maximum workload in a short time, and its precise movement and reliable quality has won a good reputation in the market. 6. The distinctest monitor. Concentrated control and display can easily monitor every movement of the operation. Just take a glance at the panels. You can find out all of the conditions and the data for the operation. It also makes troubleshooting a rapid process. 7. A reliable guarantee of stable operation. Always use a proximity switch for the control signal pickup to avoid the environmental influences. Blade washers, which are made of special steel, can be screwed tight separately to prevent shock loosening and decrease the pressure on surface of the blades to prevent blade breakdown. The shear head is guided by the exchangeable guide ledges, which are adjustable from outside of the shear frame for the wear compensation to increase the lifetime of the operation. 8. Environmental preservation. Always uses high-pressure pipes, high-pressure flexible hose with joints which are completely force-embedded. This can effectively prevent leakage. Hydraulic oil level is monitored all the time. If any leak happens, the pump system will be stopped automatically to avoid the contamination. 9. Complete advanced services and after services. By means of many years of abundant experience in technology of design and manufacture, CHH ScrapShear will provide you the best evaluation, analysis, and solutions for the complete plan of the scrap shear. And we can also provide the specialist for the supervision of the installation, training for the operation, and maintenance. Complete spare parts, supply as long as the equipment is in service. CHH ScrapShear Heavy Industries Limited has been established for more than 26 years. We design and manufacture all types of machines for the steel industry. You could supervise the process of whole parts produced in our factories, but we insist on the best technology and quality to satisfy the customer's request. The quality system of CHH ScrapShear has been certified and approved by the ISO 9002 for many years. Our equipment has won a very good reputation from the customers and the market. We would like to introduce this potential hydraulic scrap shear to you and interested investors. CHH ScrapShear will continue every effort for the continuous development and research of new technology and new products for the service of all the customers and industries.